The second half, we pressed better. We regained the balls higher, and we had the problems in the first half to press. And after that, the second goal from Sergio helped us. And after we were stable after the 2-1. We didn't concede another chance until the end of the game. And after, when Gundu came in and Raj and Leroy, we controlled the game. And we make a good football.
I think when you've got a 1-0 lead, 2-0 lead, it's the game's not over. We know that from last season where we were 2-0 up at half time and they came back and beat us. So we knew today that we had to be switched on, and to get that goal at the end, it kind of finished the game, and it came at a great time.
I think our performance is a performance with mistakes. The 3 goals we concede are mistakes. I think especially our last match against Juventus left some scars in the team. The first one obviously was Paul, but some of the other guys, they were on the pitch. I could feel that some of them, not just physical condition, but also mentally, you pay also a little bit the price.
It was a tough game for us. We know the quality of City. I think it was a hard week. We played 3 games away. Mentally and physically, it's not easy to play the 3rd game in City. But okay, we compete. We back to the game, and we tried our best.
When we are losing 2-1 and we are pushing and we are bringing Fellaini into attacking positions, when we are in this situation, City in this moment plays Sterling striker and brings Sané to the game. And they are feeling fragilities in the midfield, and they bring Gundogan with fresh legs to do that. When you play against a team that is very, very strong in counter-attack, and they have the ammunition to do that, you are in danger. But even so, we control that so well, and the game is killed by a goal that, come on, cannot happen. Can only happen with physical and mental fatigue.
So Manchester United were pressing, Manchester City were on the counter-attack, and the reason the 44-pass goal happened was because of mental and physical fatigue.
No, it wasn't anything to do with that at all. Normally you would say there was a gap in class. Dominance from Manchester City, brilliant all over the park.
Is it just 2 questions on that? Is there an argument that United are thinking or being told, keep your shape, try and nick it and then hit them on the counter rather than pressing them?
Possibly, but there still has to be a plan to that. There has to be a plan that once one goes, then you all go. And too many times, and too many occasions, they're going as individuals. Lukaku would go and you turn around and after the team's behind you. So whether you're doing it in terms of a counter-attack or whether you're doing it as a team to do it high up the pitch, there has to be a plan that you're all on board with, and they're doing it
One
on
shot
their own.
on target from Manchester United, and that was the penalty.
And a final thing on the goal, for all the criticism of United there, it's still a 44-pass move from Manchester City.
Absolutely magnificent. As I said, full of confidence. Everyone knows what their plan was there. They knew they were keeping hold of the game to try and get Manchester United to come. They didn't really want to press them. It was half-hearted from Manchester United. You do that against Manchester City, they will punish you. If you give guys that time on the ball to take a touch, to turn, to pick their head up, play the passes when they want to, they'll do exactly what they did to Manchester United.
I know we're way off the arguments for Footballer of the Year and Player of the Year, and they will come after Christmas, but Fernandinho at the moment must be in the running.
Well, it could have been Bernardo Silva, it could have been superb, simply superb in that game.
His weight of pass forward is always so impressive.
It's everything. And, I suppose as a midfield player, that's just part of your makeup. The weight of pass, it tells the story. You fire it into somebody, kind of wakes them up every now and again. If you roll one in slowly, they know maybe they want to run onto it and hit it first time. So you're telling people a message when you pass the ball, and he's brilliant at that.
That's as a forward. That's what you want. You want a ball fizzed into you with pace, so it's easier to control, and he does that time and time again to those players.
Are City more impressive than they were last season?
Yes, yeah, they are. Yeah, they're full of confidence. Everything about them seems to be classy. They're all comfortable on the ball. They've got a squad which seems very, very happy. So, yeah, they are.
Manchester United have a negative goal difference at the moment. First time they've had that at this stage since 1977.
Yeah.
I realise that's just a statement I put to you rather than a question, but...
No, but it's bleak. It's, you know, it's not nice reading at all, because obviously usually what counterbalances any type of poor defence is that you're going to go out there and score goals. United have always been an exciting team playing on the front foot, scoring goals, and they're lacking in both departments at the minute.
Especially after coming into this game on the back of an impressive performance, an impressive result against Juventus in the Champions League. You'd think they'd come into this with some sort of confidence going into the game, but from minute one to the end, they really dominated.
If you've got a point to make to Aaron or Jermaine on that analysis, then you can get in touch. #MOTD2. Arsenal's Europa League draw with